Hello and welcome back to another unit review. Today we're looking at new Chaos units that have been added to the game for free. If you own the Chaos DLC, you'll be able to have these new units to use for free. We have my favorite one, the Aspiring Champion. They have shields and they have armor, which means they're a very durable unit. They're able to fight on the front lines for a long period of time. They only have 16 in their group if you play on the largest unit size. They have magical damage for their melee attack, which is very effective whenever fighting any type of ethereal unit or anyone. They have very high armor, which I did mention. 120 is very, very high. They even have the capability to encourage nearby units by giving them more leadership. Then over here, we have the Marauder Horsemaster. The Marauders did need a little bit more help to be viable, and now they have that in the form of a Horsemaster. They're actually very powerful. I've got to give them a hand. They're pretty effective in melee. They're not really meant for that, but they still are pretty effective when they need to go after ranged units. And then over here, we've got our Feral Manticore, but for Chaos, and let's go look at it real quick. Looks a little bit different. Not too much, only in the color palette, but that is a very easy thing to kind of add on. They're not really an evil creature inherently, depends on who controls them, but here it is right now. Okay, we have an ambush battle going on. I wanted to have that happen. We could enjoy something very thematic in the vein of Warhammer Fantasy. Led by Archaon. I won't be chatting the entire time, that way you can watch the battle. And that's it. The battle's over. That was our ambush. A very bloody one, but we managed to win. Those aspiring champions are really powerful. I mean, we were outnumbered for a majority of that fight. They even had over 500 remaining, and we were still able to beat them. If we look over here, the one group that was nearly wiped out was flanked by greatswords, and that's to be understood that they would do pretty poorly being flanked by that, and they are upgraded too. But beyond that, 272, 242, that's very powerful. That means you're going to have a very powerful group to take out fodder to encourage your soldiers to keep on fighting. And it's really a great addition to the armies of chaos. And then we have a Manticore, which adds in a lot more mobility. And that is very powerful. That is going to allow you to entangle the enemy's range units, the evener mounted ones too, which is what I was doing during that fight. And chaos really has a lot of powerful lords already. Even heroes, they just really need more unit variety, and I'm curious to see how they will play in multiplayer now, having their own new additions. It's a good way to kind of pad their numbers whenever another faction gets a focus of DLC, and that is a really good way to kind of just add to the game without, you know, having to put too much time into whatever's going on for another faction when you're trying to focus on a new one, like in this case the Orcs and Dwarfs. So later, I'm sure we'll get more content for Chaos and other factions too. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you would like to see more content, let me know and leave a like down below. And as always, until then.